Yes, water is essential, but it can be a harbinger of conditions that will be difficult to handle if we don't handle it well. So today I will take you through the science of water, its importance in biology, its global distribution, the crisis we face regarding water scarcity, and what we can do to conserve this vital resource. Therefore, all of us are responsible in taking care of this special gift that God has given us. In science, water is simply a molecule, two molecules of hydrogen atoms bound to one molecule of oxygen atom. But don't let that simplicity fool you. It has some truly unique properties that makes it essential to life. So it's more than just molecules that we can see. First, it has a high specific heat capacity. That means it can absorb heat, and while it absorbs the heat, it changes our temperature. Were it not for bodies of waters, we cannot be able to live where we are. The heat will be so high, the climate will not be conducive at all, were it not for bodies of water. God, in his infinite knowledge, had made this thing to be so much in abundance around the globe. Secondly, it is a universal solvent that almost every substance can dissolve easily in it. Every liquid, any liquid can dissolve in it. It allows, therefore, nutrients and gases and waste to be transported within our bodies and between living organisms. So water is essential in sustaining life and making things work well. More than that, water also can have cohesion and adhesions, that it sticks itself to other surfaces and enable water to flow upward through the plant roots. When you can remember your water cycle, so water can move upward through the plant root to the stems, and in such process through the capillary process actions and come back. In the water cycle, you see there is transpiration, there is absorption, there is precipitation, and there is condensation and precipitation. All this through this cycle, God has made it so simple that way that life might be sustained. And lastly, water has less dense solid than as liquid. This is why the ice floats in water, insulating and bringing life to the aquatic habitats. So what is the significance of this? These properties are not just scientific curiosities. They are the reasons why life can exist and to thrive on earth. So it's more than just science, but water is the reason why life live and thrive in the earth. In humans, water makes about 60% of our body weight. It plays a role in not only the single bodily functions, but from transporting oxygen, nutrients, regulating temperature, and removing wastes from our bodies. Water, indeed, is essential. Thus, every cell in our body relies on water to carry out all its functions. My friends, water is essential to life and living. Without it, life would be very difficult. And therefore, you need water every day to keep yourself hydrated. But like I said, water, good though it may be, It could also be a harbinger of disease when contaminated and when taken as contaminated. So good water is good. In plants, water is essential for photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy. Without water, there will be no oxygen and there will be no food production. So the oxygen we receive from plants, were it not for water, the photosynthesis process of coming out to us the oxygen we need would be absent. Water, indeed, is very essential for our living. Even aquatic life could not survive without water. So water is highly essential. Water provides a habitat to the aquatic life. Water is used for transportations of nutrients. Water is a medium of reproduction and growth in countless organisms. In short, no water, no what? Are we following? No water, no what? No life. So water is indeed very essential. The earth is often called a blue planet. But did you know that only about 2.5% of the earth's water is fresh water? The other waters, not fresh water. And of that, less than 1 is accessible for human use. The rest is locked up in glaciers or under the ground. So water needs to be explored. In the water cycle, like I said earlier, when the sun hits the water bodies, there is evaporation. And when evaporation takes place, there would be condensations. And after condensation, we receive water as precipitate, that is, as drops, as raindrops. And it is collected and keep moving to replace. So during rainy season, water is harvested and stored in a pond. So they build up a reservoir and make pipes. As the rain falls in season, it to the reservoir. This is used continuously until another bureau down be able to access water. Is life, and we together to be available. In leaks, those of us who were in the one of God's original plan, sustaining life even from the beginning. Moses, another model that God used, and today is one of the good sightseeings that we all want to watch. When we hear of waterfalls, we want to go and see how it is, how nature is. In Exodus 17 verse 6, God told Moses, strike the rock and water will come out of it for the people.